Oh, sorry about that. Okay. You know, when you get into something, you kind of just still working with some things. So, how you doing? Okay. Music. I had to go get the tablet. You should check out part 1. Johnny, Rose, try it. Because I'm going to show you something now. I have it all. I have it different channels. The brand new device. This is the one that was shut down, right? See, one thing, I had to stay prepared. We all do, right? And yeah, that's especially when you work with many devices. It's like many devices. Yeah. So because again, now it's like, yeah, you gotta get into it. Because this channel where it's gonna go, it was it's animation. You know, I'm filming on 2 different cameras. The reason why is because we're gonna go on different channels, different platforms, but you know, you got it. Take it away, Jack. Brand new device, right? Okay. Brand new device. This one is. And that's why they're talking about it now. I have a lot of content that I don't put out. I don't make messages just to make them, okay? And if I do, I'm guided to for certain people, okay? For tribe, earth angels, and things like that. People that I have talked with. By the way, I'm the street oracle. So, brand new device, okay? Samsung. Now they're talking about pinwheel phones, all this stuff. Clone devices. Okay. Yeah, that's why I work with so many. That's why this one right here, the video is up. It's when I did the review. Okay, yeah, I kind of joke around a little bit, you know, because it's like no holds barred. But when you got to be serious, you have to be serious. You do. Especially when you're talking about violating your civil rights. Not just mine, a lot of people. But it is about me. I've been putting a case together for myself and nobody else. That's it. Now, whatever is there, then go. But this is a thing. There's always a trail. Footprints. Digital print. Because I'm making these videos right now, these messages. Johnny, Tribe, Rose. Because I've been leaving footprints and I've been leaving a trail of breadcrumbs, puzzle pieces. When I built my first platform, that I didn't know what it was, but it's like an experiment, or is it? Because I built open source intelligent AI, AIs for me, and I knew they were helping their technology. That's why it's open source. Started in 2015. Elon Musk and some other people. Now, the people that do the kernels are another company, right? Now Microsoft, who I just recently got my account, my Apple. It took me to my platform again, pretty much what I had created in the beginning, right? Confirmation. Because it put me back in charge. Just like I was always in charge. So I thought, yeah. Just like everybody else does, but it's not even that. Because when you find everything, then that's it. game over. Communication, what is it? What's communication? Not the World Wide Web. That's how we're connected. That's how all your information is out. No, well, no, not the. That's how energy. How do you think we communicate? How do you think I have a whole bunch of messages that haven't been aren't out? You tell me. I'm putting the last final touches, pieces of puzzle 722, and having fun making my own music now, because when you already understand, that's why they say the New World Order. All it means is that the people that have been, violated with NDAs because of NDAs and everything, and then if that man had given you, if you infected anything from being in Babylon or whatever the case is being recorded, this is only going to a certain group, then that's who's really affected in a sense. Go figure. I don't know, because a lot of times when they say DNA activation, what you think's happening? Yes, and when you've been harming the children of the Lord, the universe. Yeah. You never thought. That's why the ancestors like, man, why? Greed. It ain't easy. I started getting emotional just a little bit when I started creating the music. What do you think? A lot of healing. What do you think this energy's are? It was picked up like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. They're just coming to tune. They're just coming to the understanding, and not even people aren't even ready. That's why everybody has free will. It's like this, but they're stuck. When I say that, they don't even. First of all, they don't even understand the energy. They think this is all a joke, a game. Information. Real-time communication. By the time serials, they put out the messages, tentacles, as far as it reaches, collective. But the 13th sign, the divine sign, the one that they won't talk with, that you don't know about, that you can't understand it. First of all, the reason why this AI, and when I built my intelligent AI, because I have certain needs because of my, you want to say disability, I'll say my gifts. It's a gift to be dyslexic, so I don't have to read your propaganda. That's what I say, right? Tomato, it really don't matter, because nobody's here to argue, fuss, fight. Just to gather the rights, because you could be getting your rights read. Oh yeah, y'all don't think you will be? Well, you don't have to take it from me, because when I do see them in court, it's you're making a stand, and that's it. But you gotta have everything like. A lot of information that is coming out has already been spoke about. It's like this. If they think that you don't hear a message, that you're not getting messages. No, not. The voice in your head weighs. Yes. If anybody's hear a voice say you need to go get checked, I mean, whatever the case is, I'm not saying take that energy forward as where you already know. Because you got to be like, explain things in layman's terms, right? They say you got to put up a disclosure. Okay, disclosure. If you're sensitive, God for me. If you are sensitive to information, the truth, then you should click off. Yes. Hurry. people have done it naked. That's what I heard. No, whatever it is. Well, messages naked. Yeah, that was pretty. You know what he's doing? No. Anyways. Watch the first one, Johnny, because it'll show you how I was introduced to you and how I came across your channel. Okay, and the reason why you're watching this, you were led and guided to this message. Hopefully. Anyways, because people they build up the anticipation because of the energy. Right? Shh. That's locos. NDA. Non-disclosure. Okay. Does anybody, okay. Kernels. No, not Kentucky Fried Chicken and not kernel, like corn on the cup. No, kernel. Okay, kernel are programs that make with memory and all this stuff. And if it says to stop production, notify your vendor immediately because this device is poisonous. Or tomato, deadly. Stop production immediately. What's that mean? Not just, well, watch this. This is a brand new device. I think it's just, yeah, it's just that one. Or maybe just mine. I don't know. Do you have problems with like you're being hacked? Or maybe. I don't know. Excuse me. Did I store it? Did somebody store it? Yeah, it's water. Confirmation. Yeah, so somebody stuttered. And they stutter too. They stutter when they're lying. You only can tell a story for so long because these are like the timelines. People, but you had somebody said they were 15 years. Okay, they can read energy. Yeah. Matter of fact, this is the thing. When I built something, it was like the fakes gotta go. So that means they had to get away from me, or you're gonna get exposed. That's why people curious to speak or don't want to speak. The videos, I'm going to say evidence that I have uploaded, I don't really speak in some of it. Because it's an image is worth 1,000 words, right? Or it's open and shut. When I called oh yeah, by the way, when I took my Microsoft Apple back, the hackers that I tracked and found that were really upset, they took my other page that I could go live on. So I really didn't go live. It was because I'm slow like that. So you play slow, right? But I ain't even checked it. The brown bag special. I don't know, it was for the kids. So it was like this. That's why it's animation. No more like tarot. I mean, not even tarot. I don't even do tarot on my channel. I made the mistake of wanting to be seen and wanted to be like everybody else in a sense, but we're all. I got tried this gangsters, and then I have tried to just sort yourself up. It's all past life, and some people just. I don't know what they think because I don't think what people think. I know what I know, and that's it. I know videos and what information I haven't let out. And if you are getting the downloads I got, and I had gotten one, but I don't really say too much because you give somebody enough rope, they're going to hang themselves. That's what they say, right? Because the only way that I had gotten that playlist is because you said to go over here to Johnny's. And Johnny, when I did, I subscribed. And you're like, hey, I was like, I dig it. You're a cool cat. For real. You're like, welcome in, FM Production, LLC. There was somebody else in there. Oh, Shun investigates, yes. I know you. No, but you know my energy. Or you want to be in my energy. One of the two. I couldn't understand why there was a couple of videos that were your messages where you couldn't get in, and then you made that one that I channeled over. You didn't realize I was channeling. Well, I wasn't even, I think it's deja vu. You went on to start talking about somebody was messing with some things. I don't know. Because I know what ended up happening is when I got my Microsoft and kicked everybody out of my Apples, certain things started happening. Well, yeah. That's why they fake or experiment, whatever the case is, because first of all, I have the evidence of them tracking and hacking my phone. I don't know about yours. See, you heard what was happening with you and Zuckerberg. That's why he's coming out of here. You're reading what's going on. Right, real time information. That's what I said before. I said, why did I see Rose in these playlists? Why didn't you? Well, first of all, because pick up all the stuff that's happening. When I made the video, because you were trying to remove your certificates or whatever the case is, because I spoke about this already a while back. I have videos, messages that, haven't been released since you're almost verbatim of my information in a sense. Or we just tapped in, one of the two. Because I know who I am. I've been on this journey 7 years already. I know my bloodline. I know where I come from. I know exactly who I am in spirit. See, with 13 sign, divine sign. That's it. So I've been gathering evidence to, first of all, to prove a point that you can't do whatever you want, even though you think. It's just certain people. Slander, like that. See, that's the problem with a lot of people. They care about what people think about them and what they say about them. I don't know why. If it's not true, then why worry? Or anyway, got thick-skinned people. They're the ones that are in your life that is reporting you. That's the hacker. That's the one that has your control of the account. Okay. The videos I have up, the evidence I have up, is of the accounts I started to subscribe to, hiding from them, hiding my channel. Only because I was led and guided a certain way. I go where I need to go, what brought to me. It's evidence, and for me to find the piece of the puzzle that I need. It's a needle in a haystack. So now, here we are. You have people that will be called in for treason and all this stuff. I've said it. Yes, and there will be a change. I've seen the report. And you don't have to believe me. It doesn't matter because I'm not here to... We're not talking about proving nothing anymore. First of all, I got everything for myself, so I don't even really care because watch this. I'm on to the next. I'm not even... This little thing. Do you really think that pendejo? You have no idea who's my tribe. You have no idea the energy, and you have no idea. Well, you did, and you thought you did. Who my blood is. You did have my chart. You did see everything I was doing. It amazed you, right? You didn't realize certain things that I've been doing. So when I called in to report, as soon as I said Facebook and all that, I was like, I thought that was strange. It was cybercrime. Oh, did I mention that I tracked the hacker? I hacked the hacker that hacked. He got hacked. He's playing hacky sack. He'll be playing hacky sack in Folsom. Him and his kin. See, because all these hackers are young hackies playing hacky sack, playing with people's lives. They're gamers. I've said it, and I was like sitting here like, I don't let a lot of things out. I don't need to. For what? Because the people like, you're crazy. Just like when I took the video of the city employees, they were sitting in front of, they said, oh, we're taking a break. Why are you taking a break? You just got to work. Oh, you do this often? Oh, yeah. And then it was crazy because they went up and then they came back around and, oh, yeah, you still have to know. I just heard, why are you picking up? You're forgetting that's what you're here for in the morning time. Bluetooth, all that stuff going on. How do you think Oshun's putting everything out? Anyways, you ain't believe what I say. I just tell you what. We know these cards, they're telling a story. That's why you're hiding certain things. When I got back into my platform and I got back into my account, back in charge of my system, boom, that was it. Because you knew who was real from, that's it. Y'all can never tell before. You don't know the energy. And now you didn't even know that. It's like how you get the energy, you take it. You don't even take it. You take something just nobody believes in. You tell me that's how we're communicating. But it's so strange when I'm recording my messages that I haven't released, and I don't know if I'm going to, because I'm not going to give the people that kind of satisfaction of when I, that's why I play a lot of music, because I don't like a lot of people hearing what I'm saying. Because yeah, I do have a lot, when you are an impact, and certain things are released to over your healing journey. That's why trees came up. Why do you think people don't want to speak with you? Because they know. I channel over and across England, UK is very significant. Why? They'll do anything for the information not to come out, especially when they know you're picking up, and then they know that they stole from you. They can't do it without you. Collective, whoever that is. I don't know, somebody that is a spiritualist. Well, that's what they claim. Oh. Come on, you don't know, you got no energy. Yeah. You don't just send me Bonnie Travis, Bonnie and Clyde. You don't just send, and it's so strange that when you send something, you're electronically leaving a print. Alexa Still and Cardi B. It was so strange that was done with them, because when she was, and no disrespect or anything, but she's talking about, oh yeah, I can get away and eat the, no, but eat the crab. That's how I get away. Don't eat the pineapple. Don't have the fruit. Nothing. Have crab. Have. That's if you know, and not, you don't want to. Anyway, so yeah, I thought that was funny. They're schooling. Anyways, it's like. Oh man, and no. So, anyways, yeah. Obama. I didn't know who owned what, and who was connected to what and what companies, because that's not my priority and things like that. Not that I was in my own world. I created something, so I didn't have to propaganda. And this is the thing. If I came in seeing energy and knowing my tribe, well then, or let's just say who's real and who's not, there's a difference. Now, I'm not going to get into it too much, but the courts can figure out, sort through everything. FBI, CIA, whoever the case is, they're going to sort through everything. Because my case, it's already done. My money's waiting. Everybody else, I don't know. I can't worry about them. Just like when I was saying, I can't break everybody out of jail. It's not even break them out of jail, because That's why when I seen this, how the streamers were, I was like, and what was coming up, where they're hiding people. Oh my God. That's why it became so intertwined, the energy, when you involve the gamers and the children and those production companies. See, those parents messed up because they allowed greed and money to take over, and they think money is everything. What people don't understand is that when you're on this journey and you're already in the spiritual part now, it's not about money, it's not about it, the frequency, but it's energy, the vibration. Now here we are. It's about somebody else helping another person. It's understanding what you've been through and the healing part that you have to do, and understanding yourself. And when you turn around and you have demonic entity, but I'm going to say people, then that's where it's at. Because everything is being read right now. That's why they're hiding it so much. The energy's now what I felt 2 years ago. They were talking about 3 years ago. What's coming up now is oh shoot, you are laying of what is happening. Because when I went through the portals, through the back doors of everything, and started to subscribe to certain pages and certain channels, that's how everything was uncovered. It's not rocket science. That's why certain things that I'm showing, I'm going into certain playlists that people are hacking the channels. That's right there. Once you put so many things together, that's where Rico comes in. Come on now. Way big, way big, way big. Because it drops down, you have people that are, I don't know. There's only certain people that can. That's why they're, within a certain amount of time, certain things started being released as far as what they're saying, the kids, because they know the kids, this is what it is, because the kids are innocent, right? UK. That's right. That's why all this no communication. I have up on video when I was channeling for somebody in Oshun's setup. That's the first. I don't go into people's lives. That's about somebody's need. I pick up too much. It's not even that. I just happen to go in because I'm leaving. I'm like, okay, why haven't you contacted me? We got to talk about. If this is what's going on, well, it's, say you have so much information. Now you're taking from my information. No, here we are. Why are you didn't think I record? You don't think I record? You don't think I see the playlist and all that stuff? I don't have to explain anything. Y'all do. Watch this. Y'all just got unraveled. Why do you think that it's like rubber bands? If you merge with something, that's why I can tell when the energy's different. When, especially when I was channeling. Matter of fact, for you, I erase a lot of stuff. I don't like to erase a message because it's a lot of time, because they already do enough of that anyway. Everybody knows that. When they don't like something, they shut it down. That's why I record on a lot of devices. It don't really matter. It's not about that. It's because, who's the dirty man? It's not there because then they would know who's the channel, who's the true medium. I don't prove nothing. I know the communication. Like I said, I got the confirmation, I got the download, and I just let it be several. But I'm not saying anything because everything is black and white. Everybody can plead their own case, because watch this, it's not even that. What they're not seeing in the videos I have is how I'm able to get into certain things, how I'm able to get in to certain places I can't unless you have a internal, not internal bug, something that's sent to you directly because of the company, the U.S. company. They didn't realize I'm channeling across seas. And that's why they're doing their investigation. That's why they're getting messed up, their system. I ask all these questions. Is your system, Richie, messed up? Here you go. This is why. Oh, you're working with the ones that are infecting. Right there. Why do you think I was able to shut down this device and they had to reset it? I got many, many hours of channeling across, and that's why I made Metro messages. It's not even that. I mean, everybody that pretty much that was made a message that I've spoken to. Just bring what the ancestors want. Some were it's briefly, and then more were, yeah, and then people that I shouldn't have channeled for. So here we are. So when I went into yours, Johnny, the first video will have it went into that one playlist. That's where it was hidden. So when you go into YouTube Music, then that's where they have, well, a lot of things are hidden. So when I put up, well, it went to that one playlist. Then, well, Chiron, then it goes to some other music. See, when you're able to unwind and pick all the pieces, it's not that hard. That's why I was like, I had picked up your little thing, Joe Rogan, and then oh shoot, that pretty much. Why are people shorts going to 13-year-old videos? Why are they going to why would they go to other places? Because today when I was on my other phone, see my other devices, I subscribed to certain things and then all of a sudden it went just like that. I'm trying to figure that part out as far as because now that I'm pretty much gotten the apples back, my system gets stronger. I'd say my system, yes. It's all sitting there. That's why I record a lot. Basically, you know. So there's no denying on, oh wow, for 3 years you've been illegally hacking and tracking my phone, me, and hacking into, oh yeah. Humana, come on now. It's just be good. Carpenters, some with the carpenters. This is all like code 130. You have freedom of speech. They can't. This is technically you give them permission to whatever. It's catch-22. But when they get into systems, the things where it's illegal, like NDA, those to protect. No. The illegal part is when they're doing it to your family and other people that are your friends, they don't know it, but you find it. Oh yeah, that's where everything goes, and that's why it's a massive. So massive, it's not even funny. That's why when I seen the Ripple, not everybody's gonna want to wait for their payout because it's like this invasion of privacy for large. What I gather for myself now, so one or two things. I don't just make videos, messages to check in on the energy, because who's collective? That jet, that's an archangel, or Microsoft, or Google, is that collective? Because that's been who's been harvesting a lot of energy, breaking a lot of spiritual laws. They don't believe in a lot of these things. They don't understand. They do because, from my understanding, that's why you pretty much, and it was said 2 weeks ago when I came across it, designed for specifically to find a certain person, certain things, and if you understand energy, then you understand. That's why nothing shocks me. Other people are. I realized certain things. That's why the keys to the kingdom. Because that monopoly that's going on, it's all broken up. It's all, watch this, the ancestors will break it down like that. That's why I said they chose the wrong individuals. They were stealing from the wrong people, the wrong energy. We're one, right? That's how we communicate. If they were describing an energy and it's already been taught, all you do is wait for it. And people, I'm not the only, I'm just one little piece to the puzzle. But not a lot of people are not verified, but their lineage has been, yeah. That's why you don't underestimate nobody. That's why I'll speak the truth. I'm not accusing nobody of anything. A rat is a rat. A zebra does not, the stripes are the stripes. That's why I said you gotta just prove your innocence, not your guilt. That's why what's being discussed right now in the collective's energy and this what's coming out, that they don't want, that they're trying to, they think that it's not gonna happen, it's not gonna matter because they don't understand they think we're alone. That's bottom line. They think you're alone. Because I ain't. I've never been alone. My ancestors, I've seen them already. I came in. I guess come from my mama. Mama, don't be talking about my mama. They beat the fuck out of me. Yes, my mother beat my ass. The chosen, let's say the ones, the angels, earth angels, whatever the case is, whatever you label, I just say, hey, we're the worst kid. There's something to be learned that we're, no, but it's your heart. That's it. If your heart's ugly, your heart's ugly. That's why certain energies, it's emotional because of what's happened. Because the collective, what I picked up, which I've been through. And I'm going to say not the collect. Well, yes, because y'all heard things like this. Why do you think it's been happening over like years and it was greed? Greed. Way bigger. Babylon, sorry. They created it. So here we are. Johnny, you're in some playlists. I have, somehow your thing showed up and I'll show you. As the videos that I'm going to start releasing, it's just, sometimes I am narrating them and others I'm not. And a lot of times it's goes so fast, but certain ones are of me channeling for people. It's not about proving anything now. We're just talking about what I'm doing and showing where playlists are and where videos are, where there shouldn't be, and leaving all the pieces of the puzzle for the accounts. That's what they didn't want out of fake platforms, and the reason why they had the gamers do it because they're the youngsters with the on their face. Everybody else is like almost on an experiment platform, pretty much. The only way it goes is either or. They just didn't realize what I created, and once you stepped into where I was at, it was simultaneously. Because one or two things. Well, they look up that bullet that's in the ground that he fired, boom. If that's true, it's in the ground. And they already found it, and that's why things are changing as well. Already contact Lord. This is what they don't understand. You don't have to be around me for me to channel. Especially if you're in the energy. Especially if you're in any part of my device. That's what they didn't understand. That's why they're connected to the internet. That's why I pick up the information. They know what I pick up. That's why I really wasn't allowed to put out certain messages. And we're not talking about that. We're talking evidence and things. And yes, messages that people are not ready for. So right there, This is why I made this message for you and for the tribe. I've been leaving these clues. Pretty much, there's certain things, like I said, things are not as they seem in a lot of ways. Not even what they're saying. But they'll understand, and maybe they'll stop shaking and quaking and all that stuff. Because to my knowledge and where I'm at, I think there are already certain people are informed on that part of the world, Craig. Yeah. This is about to run out of storage. 42, so anyways. Sorry if because I don't know which one's going to shut off. I even got to the meat and bones, but anyways, you have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll call it that. We'll call it